You guys are the pros at booking travel and vacations and all the things. What do I need to know if I want to give a vacation as a gift?
It's not too hard, really. Our team can help kind of find the right special, the right deal for you, maybe some recommendations based on like kids and budgets and things like that.
Well, Jen, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for
bringing the ears always.
You look good in ears.
Thank you. So do you. So do you. So do you. So speaking of ears and Disney and Getaway Today, because I feel like you go hand in hand. How did all of this start?
Okay, that's my favorite story. So
Is
it
it?
started
Okay.
in 1990.
Okay.
My parents, Chuck and Julie Smith, they took our family to Disneyland, and we had the best time. It was when there was one park, and it was a one-day experience. We drove down, and we just had such a great family time. And they came back, and they're like, that was so much fun. I wonder if we could help make this like more affordable for families. I wonder if we could take a business of it. They were kind of they loved it. And they were like, how could we do this? So they got to work, my parents. My mom worked with the hotels. We started selling some vacations. We started working with Mountain America really early on. Just giving a discount to your members on vacations. And pretty soon, Disney actually came to us. They're like, who is this company from Utah getting all these tickets? And they gave us one of their first contracts to sell the Disneyland resort. And this many years later, we have just sent millions of people to the Disneyland resort. We're one of their top partners for Visit Anaheim in Southern California. And we love it. Like we love helping people and being a part of one of their greatest memories. So it's the funnest. It's one of my greatest memories. I love working with my family. It's family-owned business still. My parents, and then I'm the chief operating officer there and get to run it for them. I have a little brother that works there, and the rest of our team, they feel like family. So it's been a fun thing to be a part of.
That's incredible. I love that. Well, and you mentioned memories.
Yes.
Right? And we're going to talk a little bit about gift giving.
Okay.
Right?
I love that. Yes.
And so when it comes to gift giving, right, I'm kind of in this phase right now. My youngest just had a birthday.
Okay.
And, it's just like, oh, what do we get him? He doesn't need anything. He's got clothes from his older brother, right? We're maximizing that.
Yes.
He has every toy in the world he could ever dream of. We're bursting at the seams, right? What do we give him?
It's true. I know. And I think right now too, where like times are a little tighter, that it's like people are like, I want to give something that really matters, that means a lot. And really giving a vacation and the gift of a memory is something that people remember. They look forward to, they anticipate. And it's also so awesome to give it as a gift because a lot of people travel anyways, and you're kind of getting that maximum return a little bit because let's say you give a vacation for a birthday, but then you get to go on a fun vacation as a family, and it's something that everyone looks forward to. And a lot of times you can still give gifts, but maybe they're smaller. It's something that kind of gets them excited for the vacation, such as these cute ears or cute, towels and snorkels if they're going on a beach vacation. So they still have something to unwrap because I think people worry about that sometimes, especially for little kids. Yeah. But then after you do it one time, your family's hooked on it. Like it's fun. Like once they get a vacation for like a birthday or a Christmas gift or anything, it's just something that they're like, that was the greatest. It's something we remember, whereas you don't always remember the gifts you get that are things.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about some tips.
Okay.
You guys are the pros at booking travel and vacations and all the things. So what do I need to know if I want to give a vacation as a gift?
Okay, it's not too hard really.
Okay.
Because first off, we have a lot of flexible payment plans. I think that's the first thing is like, okay, how do I even start about this? And is it going to be a fortune? So no, like we will help you. We have layaway plans that you can put payments towards your vacation. And if you're doing cruises and other things, you can do down payments. And we have lots of ways people do this. Sometimes they'll, like let's say Christmas is coming and you're wanting to give the gift of a vacation. Some people will want to surprise their family and go for Christmas. And others will be like, I want to surprise my family at Christmas and have something to look forward to during the dreary cold months and get to go like in February or March. And so we can help with all of those things. And then a lot of people are like, well, which gift is the best to give? Like which destination? And so that's really up to you. It's kind of, our team can help kind of find the right special, the right deal for you. But we can also talk a little bit about that, maybe some recommendations based on like kids and budgets and things like that too as we're talking.
Okay, love that. Yeah, so let's talk about some of those destinations.
Okay, perfect.
Obviously, you guys are known for Disneyland, but you do a whole lot more than just that.
Absolutely, yes. And so we could start with Disneyland though, because
it.
it's kind of a favorite. And Tiana's Bayou Adventure is just opening, so that's kind of the big deal this holiday season. So for guests, and this year's been slower at Disney, I should say. So I feel like this holiday season is going to be slower than typical. So if you've ever wanted to just like open the presents, have the suitcases packed in the car, head to Disneyland that day, just do a road trip. Like, this could be the year to do it, because I feel like Christmas will be less impacted this year than usual. So, but going back to that, Disneyland, a pro for that. Younger families, of course, it's perfect. It's just, every kid's dream to go to Disneyland. It's more affordable. It's West Coast. It's easier to travel to. It's somewhere you can drive. Also, Disneyland has a lot on the docket for next year. Like I mentioned, Tiana's is opening a new log flume. It's replacing Splash Mountain, which I'm super excited for that to open. It's also going to be Disney's 70th anniversary next year.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I think that'll start closer to summertime. And so if you're looking to give the gift or even go for a birthday, I should say, too, so many people go to the Disneyland Resort for birthdays and anniversaries. Like, have you ever seen the pins when you go there that it's like, it's my birthday? I once did that. It was the greatest day of my life, because every single person says happy birthday to you, and you just feel like such a celebrity. So if you ever just feel like birthdays are lame, like, I'm getting older, and if you just want to feel happy about your birthday, going to Disneyland on a birthday is just that type of thing. So whether it be a gift for holidays or just celebrating the special moments, a lot of people overcoming cancer will go, and that's a gift to their family, a gift of life. Or people that have overcome hard things. Like, Disneyland is just such a place to celebrate your life's the best moments and the successes.
I love that. I love the idea of everyone celebrating your birthday.
I mean, where do you get to go that it's a pin that's like, it's my birthday. I am special. And that everybody notices. Like, even don't you join in? Like, I feel like when I'm at Disneyland and I see a birthday pin, I'm like, it's your birthday, or it's your first time to Disneyland, or just those things. You want to help celebrate it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun that everyone joins in.
I love that. So fun. Okay, so Disneyland, obviously.
Yes. Should we kind of go through some other destinations?
What are some of the other destinations?
So I feel like if Disneyland feels like a little bit out of your budget, San Diego is always a really good fallback, especially if well, it doesn't even matter your kids' age. So I was going to say Legoland, like your family's a little bit younger.
Yeah.
That is so much fun. And one of the funnest things, this is also great for birthdays, because the Legoland Hotel and the Legoland Castle Hotel, they're both hooked to the theme park. They price really well, and they are over the top fun. Like, almost so much you can only stay there like 2 or 3 nights, because you're like, everything is awesome. And it's just so high energy and fun. But that is a really, prices really well, great for young families, just a fun destination if you haven't been there before. And then San Diego always delivers. It's like Hawaii on the mainland. You have great weather. You've got SeaWorld, you've got the zoo, you've got Safari Park. If you want to do USS Midway and see some of, the World War II history, or just do a tour on the trolleys and get to see just so much. Like, there's a lot to do. Or you can just go shopping and have fun. So San Diego, great destination, prices really well, close to home. So that's kind of like, if you're thinking, just, something that I want to drive to.
Okay.
There's also, cruises is a great option for giving the gift. And same thing, if you want to just kind of a little more affordable, going off the West Coast is nice because your travel costs aren't that much. I love cruises. I'm going to talk a little bit about what our family does for cruises.
Yeah, I would love to
I
know.
married into the coolest family, and they have this fun tradition where for birthdays and Christmases, they kind of put together a little fund, and when it gets to a certain amount, we plan a group cruise. And they've done this since I was married into the family. It's really, really fun. So we have so many great memories. But again, that kind of goes back to Dave's parents. It was a fun idea that they decided early on, we want to create memories together. And so we look forward to it. It's every 2 or 3 years. And, during the COVID year, it was 5 years because things were crazy. But it's something we all are excited about. We all prioritize. And what they'll do is when it gets closer, the years that it's not the year we're doing the vacation, they'll just be like, hey, we've got this much in the vacation fund. We're getting so excited. And then the years that it is, or even a year out, sometimes we'll actually start planning it at that time, because we're we know there's good deals if you plan early. And then the year that it is, we'll just get a fun box, and I'll usually help with that and just do a cute countdown chain and get everybody excited. But what we've loved about that with a cruise is it's easy to give. If you're a grandparent wanting to give it for the whole family, or you want everyone to chip in, sometimes, maybe the grandparents will put $200, or we'll do a gift certificate towards it, and then everyone will get their travel arrangements. That's what we do. They'll do the cruise fare, we'll do our airfare and excursions. And it's just fun, though, to have money towards a vacation and to see that they want to travel with you. They love us. They want to make memories together. But then once you're on the cruise, everything's taken care of. So it's really easy. It's group cruises are so much fun. All your food's included. You have a reservation set for everybody. There's fun stuff to do for everyone. So that's probably one of our most popular. Disneyland and cruises are things that most people are giving as a gift when they're talking with us, because they're just, I think they've done it, and some will have done it. This is my 5th year doing it, and it's what the kids want. It's what they're excited about. So
I love that.
Yeah, those are good ones. But we could go now to Florida too. Like that's
let's do it.
If you haven't, like, let's say you're graduating your family of the theme park ladder. I feel like Orlando is such a fun destination, and there's so much happening there. And we like to have guests when they go there, go to both Universal Orlando and Walt Disney World. And next year, Epic Universe is opening, which is a huge deal. It's going to be I think the biggest theme park. This is going to be fun in that they have a Super Nintendo World. They have more Harry Potter. They've got How to Train Your Dragon Land. They've got all the old like the Frankensteins and Draculas and characters. But it's fun to have a brand new theme park opening, and all the new technology that they have. So I feel like if you're this year, what to give as a gift, it's pretty cool. That's going to be a cool one. And if you're in Florida, you can either do a cruise with it or go to Walt Disney World, which are two. Walt Disney World's hands down such a fun destination as well. So really wherever you're looking to go, you can either just give that to your family. Or if you're someone thinking, I don't know where my kids want to go, you can do gift certificates too, which are really popular. And then they can be used towards any of our vacations. And we have a lot of incentives running right now on our gift certificates where you get some bonuses when you're buying those for the holidays.
I love that. That's so cool. So when it comes to gift giving too, correct me if I'm wrong, I can book with you, put a down payment down, but heaven forbid something goes wrong and I can't claim my gift, right?
No problem.
It's okay.
Yes. Yeah, we are so flexible. And same thing, if a better deal comes out, we always want you to get that best price. So that is one thing, whether it's with your family, and in fact, we always say that our guests, things come up, you have changes, you have things. We want to make sure that you get to go on that vacation, and we're very, very flexible. Same thing too, with this last year, Disney had some promotions come out. And if you'd bought directly with Disney their tickets, they were non-refundable. You couldn't do anything. But with us, where our tickets are refundable and we're always on your side wanting you to get that best deal, you could get the savings, which was half off the price. So it's a big deal. So we are very, very flexible and want you to get that best price.
Okay. I love that. So if I'm not sure what the destination is, tell me more about these gift certificates. Do I just buy them online? Do I call in? What's that process look like?
Yeah, you could do either. You can do them on our website, or you can talk with our team. And it's really you can kind of, talking with our team or on our website, either one, you can kind of estimate what a vacation would cost. Okay. And then you can do it in those increments. Or you can just put some money towards it so they know they have a head start on their vacation. And so if you have someone that wants to take their young kids to Disneyland or take their family on a cruise, and you can tell they're saving up for it, you can do that gift certificate to help them on their way, or surprise them with the whole gift. Either way.
I love that.
And a lot of people like that because it's flexible. Because sometimes you're let's say you're giving it to someone and you're I'm not quite sure when they want to go on the vacation. That leaves it so we have complete flexibility on the vacation.
Yeah, I love it. In fact, I married into a wonderful traveling family too. And a couple years ago, Grandma took us all on a vacation, right? It was so fun. It was actually through Getaway Today as well.
Thank you.
But she's no longer with us. And it's so cool that we got to have those memories with her, right? Before she passed away. And it meant so much, right?
I love that.
Now that she's not there anymore. So
and you guys went to Disneyland, right?
We did.
Because I remember seeing that. I'm that was so sweet. And you had a lot of cousins the same age, it looks like. Those are such special memories. Yeah. My family does that a lot. They'll have, so the Dunyans are more with the adults for the cruises, but mine will do the cousins. And it's just something that they're all it's just the greatest to know that you've had those memories together. And other places we'll do also our beach vacations. So Hawaii, Mexico have been kind of, as your family has done it more and more like yours, it is nice to kind of find new destinations. And sometimes the grandparents will just plan it, or sometimes everyone will go in on it. And it's just however best. We're just there to really make it as easy as possible. And if it is a group and everyone's making payments, no problem. We can do that for you. You don't have to feel like things are complicated. Our job is to make it as easy as possible on this vacation.
I love that. I love that. Any other tips when it comes to giving the gift of memories and travel?
So make it magical too.
Okay.
So I would say we have a lot of fun ways on our blog on just surprising kids. But some of my favorite, in fact, my kids, I had so much fun with this. My youngest, Sophie, she had some really cute cousins her age and some best friends. And one year for Christmas, we wrapped little Cinderella glass slippers in just the cutest package. And we're if the slipper fits, you're going to Disneyland. And it was so cute. And then we dressed them all as princesses. And it was just still one of those core memories that I'm if I hadn't done it right then, she's grown up so much. But it was so fun. And then we'll have families that just all kinds of, they'll have so much fun with the reveal. Like they'll have huge boxes with Mylar balloons of Mickey Mouse popping up when they open that's like, you're going to Disneyland, or ornaments around the tree, or a fun countdown chain. Like, don't lose any of the magic of Christmas or birthdays by giving a vacation. Like there's so many fun ways and affordable ways to surprise people to get them so excited. And then what we say is it's just nice to have, like, the vacation is so much fun, but the anticipation towards it is also so much fun.
Yeah.
So you're kind of giving the gift of like helping through January when it's a little boring, because you have something to look forward to in February or March. Or a lot of families too, they'll go on spring break trips anyways. So it's nice to get that kind of most bang for your buck by giving it as a holiday gift, but also getting to travel in spring break. So
yeah, I love that. I love that idea. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
On teaching us how to make memories and give them as gifts. And tell me again, there's actually something, speaking of giving, that you guys give back.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes. So we love working with Mountain America Credit Union. And when your members mention that they heard about us from you, we do a donation back to Primary Children's Hospital in your behalf. So we love helping kids, and we know you guys do too, and getting kids on vacations, memories, all these things. But we do, and booking through Mountain America, it means so much to us too, because we have such a great relationship with you. So we love your members and sure appreciate working with them and helping them plan the best vacations.
Love it. So make sure you mention Mountain America Credit Union when you book. And thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And thanks to all of you for joining as well. Happy gifting. And we'll see you on the next episode of Guiding You Forward.